Hello friends and family, people from all over the world. I thought I'd make another vlog today, why not? Decided to go for another walk. Again, I'm going to go to the main square of Brussels, the Plaza Mayor, Grand Place really. I thought, why not take you with me? On this beautiful sunny Tuesday afternoon. It's a bit warmer than yesterday. You can see I'm wearing all of my Mercedes Formula 1 gear. I've been at home watching the launches of the Mercedes and Alpine Formula 1 cars. And I thought, yeah, it's time to get out. Get a bit of vitamin D, not vitamin B. Like I said the other day, vitamin D is the one that you get from the Sunnicle. So we're going to take a little bit of a different route today. And yeah, here we are. So the local butchers, where you can go get your meat. Some lovely stuff in here. Maybe I'll head there later, get some dinner. Oh wow, look at this. I've never really stopped to look at this antique shop before, but they've got loads of stuff, loads of clutter, loads of interesting things which are cool to look at, but which I would never want in my own house. Who's this? This looks like Jesus, or is it Antonio Giovinazzi? Okay, I need to talk a bit less about Formula 1 today maybe. Hey, it's open. It doesn't look so open. Wow, it's full of stuff. What's this, like some weird crystal kind of dog thing? Very strange, all of these strange objects which end up in these shops in Marolles. Painting of the solar system. You see Pluto's in there actually at the back. This is back, I guess, when Pluto was still a planet. Yeah, let's carry on walking down the street. Ooh, underwear shop over there, very nice. So this street, I've forgotten what it's called, but it runs parallel to the high street, which I showed you the other day, the Rue Haute. Nice little street, look, more second-hand clothes. This one, this blue and yellow number, I've had my eye on this for a while. I've been saving up my pennies, maybe I'll pop by and buy it one day, very nice. Obviously I need some new jumpers after wearing the same one all the time. This is like a record shop over there. I keep seeing people in there playing records. Not sure if it's actually open or not, or if people are going in there practicing spinning records and whatnot. So yeah, this is a bit more, I wanted to show you a bit more of the relaxed vibe which we have in this area of the city during the week. There's always stuff for sale if you need anything for your apartment or just anything to buy and sell. You've got a globe down there. You've got a Betty Boop. Lots of random stuff which never seems to really sell, but people are still around. All of these chairs, wow. You can buy a whole set of chairs. Why not? This classical furniture doesn't look the most comfortable to stick in your garden, but yeah, why not? More antiques. Maybe on a rainy day I'll go have a look in an antique shop. A nice sunny day like today, even at the beginning of March, doesn't feel like the best time to go antique shopping. And let's face it, I'm not actually going to buy anything. But it's nice just to have a look round sometimes, you know. And here's the green corner, or coin vert. Rideau, okay, so it's like, what are they called? Curtains. You've got some frames here as well. Stained glass, you've got a Buddha there. I'm sure real Buddhists wouldn't like seeing that. There's some interesting artifacts which have been brought back from people's exotic holidays 40, 50, 60 years ago. And they've ended up in these kind of second-hand shops in the Marolles. It's very strange, like lots of people, they call it Les Marolles, the Marolles. Even speaking English, people often call it the Marolles. I'm not really sure why that is. I haven't really looked into the etymology of Marolles, so I should really find out at some point, I guess. Look at these old glass collections and this old table. Very nice. I can never tell whether these things are overpriced or underpriced, so you can see 350 euros for all. Okay. Is that a good price? No idea. An antique dealer, I guess. Ah, Le Siffleur. This is a lamp shop over here. Let's go and have a look. Try not to get run over by the cars. Nice Skoda here. Cross over the road. It is technically a one-way street, but every now and then you get some nutter going the wrong direction, so you still have to look both ways. Okay, these lights, these kind of remind me, it looks like something that one of my grandparents used to have. Maybe he still has. Very nice. I like this one actually with the upside down kind of dragonfly on. Very nice. Here you get some tasteful toot and you get some less tasteful toot. This is some of the nicest stuff, I guess. Oh wow, I've never actually noticed this wall. I must have walked down the street so many times and I've never noticed this colourful wall over here. Look at the beautiful colours. It's such a vibrant neighbourhood, this one. Obviously, I said already, I only discovered it about 6 months ago, this neighbourhood, and decided to move here. At least for the time being. So I've only really experienced it during the lockdown period and winter. But actually in the summer, I can imagine it's going to be a very vibrant neighbourhood to hang out in. It's really cool. I think I was here for about a month before the hard lockdown started again, when all the bars and restaurants closed up. So I did manage to see a little bit of the area at its resplendent best, but yeah, exciting times ahead, hopefully. Oh wow, look, there's a canoe up there. Wow, look at that. A kayak, like a Belgian rowing team. You can see it's got like a little Belgian sticker on the front of it. Maybe you can't see that. Maybe when I get to editing this, if I learn how to properly edit these videos one day. You see there's a little Belgian logo on there. Oh, and there's some kind of exclusive covered up as well. Beautiful. More antique shops. Oh, what's this? Like an infernal cat crying whilst the mouse eats what looks like pomegranate seeds. Very unusual. Another parrot. Parrot seems to be like some kind of symbol around Brussels because of the escaped parrots. Over in Park Leopold, I think it is. There was like a zoo or something there. Not a zoo exactly, but like an exotic animal. So. Enclosure, I guess, something like that, and apparently lots of parrots escaped, and now you can sometimes find parrots around Brussels. Now I'll show you possibly the least appealing laundrette I've ever seen in the world. When I first moved to this area, I was looking for a laundrette. It's very difficult in Brussels to find the perfect place, so you have to make compromises. I used to live in a studio. I wanted a place which at least had a separate bedroom, and now I've sacrificed a place which had a washing machine for one which doesn't. So I was looking for a place where you can wash your clothes. Obviously I couldn't find one, but yeah, I was looking around for a laundrette, and this is not the one that I use. You can see inside it's not it's been a bit clapped out, so yeah, I don't use this one. Let's cross over the road. People looking suspiciously at me sometimes. Right, I keep seeing this thing and I'm not really sure what it is. It looks like a part of a coral reef. Unusual. And this place looks good as well. Lebanese food, I've not tried it yet. Another one to try. Lots of nice independent restaurants. We don't have any of that McDonald's or Burger King rubbish in this area. Hopefully a new business will open up here. It's a tough time for many businesses. We've seen many close down, but hopefully it will be an opportunity for some new ones as well to come up. Over here there's another one of these art exhibitions which you get around this area. Let's go and have a look in this window. Got a swearing Mickey Mouse. Don't show this to my niece. I'm out of a Campbell's meatball. I'm not sure what this is meant to represent exactly. I'm sure there's some kind of meaning behind it. Or maybe we should make our own interpretations. It's saying something about consumerism or Disneyization of the world, something like that. Who knows? We got Graffiti Time magazine. Why? You play with me, game over. Lots of graffiti. There's some like Chanel underwear. Mickey Mouse with Yves Saint Laurent. Or what looks like, yeah, I'm not really familiar with that logo. Lego Man. It's also something to do with motorsport there. Maybe it's Jochen Rindt, maybe? I'm not sure. Jackie X? I'm not sure. Einstein as well. Oh, this might be interesting to come and check out one day. The Yellow Art Gallery. Interesting, I guess they want you to pay lots of money to take this art home. I'd prefer just to look at it through a window. Interesting. Oh, this one looks like something from a nightmare, look. It's like an Irish flag remixed into some kind of angry graffiti. Something a child would come up with. Some kind of nightmare. Very strange. Oh, and this is actually, these are actually quite famous. I can't remember who draws these. It's like I've said before that Brussels and Belgium is very famous for its comic books. I have to do a bit more research. Maybe I'll make a video about these as well in the future, who knows. Yeah, plenty of art to check out. Oh, wouldn't you love to go to a bar like that right now? Even one with those big red American seats and a nice hot waitress serving you hamburgers and milkshakes and maybe even a cheeky beer. You've got some legs over there as well with some heels. Very nice. Interesting art. Very, very sexual, the Belgians, in their artwork. More blue and yellow fences, meaning some work is being done. It's funny, you see these fences everywhere, but you never actually see anybody working with them. Okay, so now we're coming up to Place de la Chapelle. I think I've already showed some of you this square, where the friterie is. I'm not going to eat any fries today. It's not a cheat day today either. But at some point, yeah, maybe we'll try some fries from the local friterie. And now here you have a much more modern furniture store. It's a bit of a juxtaposition. Right now, this is kind of the end of the Mahol now. We're coming out of like all of these old second-hand and vintage shops, and we're getting back into the heart of Brussels. Obviously, I'm taking you a different route to what I showed you yesterday. There's like a clock there, some kind of Nordic design. You see a modern contemporary design juxtaposed with the mishmash of products you can find a bit further down the road. You got this massive bed here, which is about the size of my entire bedroom. Some kid protecting himself from chin COVID, very good. Locals having a chat. So yeah, you can see a lot less people here than in the video I made the other day. Oh, that guy over there looks like me. Or how I perceive myself anyway. He's probably got more hair than I do. Maybe that's why I'm wearing the cap today. These bikes, I don't think I've spoken about these yet. These are the city bikes. So in many cities around Europe you can find these easy to rent bikes. This is a yellow Velo, and basically you go up to this machine which was made probably around the year 2010, back when touchscreen machines were all the rage, and you find that they're actually not that responsive. So yeah, nowadays, you know, often you would do this kind of thing with your mobile phone, but in Brussels we still have the old system. Oh, somebody's dropped the mayonnaise from their fries. Let's not eat that. She found it funny, the mother. Well, let's walk a little bit down here. There's a hostel down here, and I've been looking through the windows every now and then just to see what's going on. To see if they actually have anybody staying there. Obviously, we're not allowed international travel at the moment except for essential reasons, so I wonder, why is this hostel open? Who is staying here on an essential basis? It looks very empty. Although on a nice sunny day like this, you shouldn't be inside watching Formula 1 car launches. You can watch them later, Lloyd. You should get out, get some vitamin D. No, empty. More lime scooters, look like they've been in a few scrapes. It's good seeing people wearing their masks, you know, protecting themselves from chin COVID, wearing their masks very well. Yeah, absolutely empty. Nobody staying at the hostel. Now maybe I can tell you a little personal story. So, the first time I came to Brussels, I think it was 2012. Yeah, I had just graduated. I was volunteering with a international NGO, or kind of more a student association called Erasmus Student Network, a network for people who wanted to integrate international people at their universities, that kind of thing, international students, interns, all that kind of stuff. And we had a meeting here about some social initiatives we were doing, trying to get international students to engage with their local communities. And one of the social events for that, at the evening, icebreaker activities, I guess you would call, was at this place, Super Bowling Crosley, and I think they had back then like a laser tag game inside there as well. Great fun. And even have a rooftop terrace. I've seen people up there as recently as last, maybe October. Okay, the light's green now. Crosley Bowling. Be nice to go back there for old time's sake. Oh, and up this street here as well. I'll explore this bit another time. This is the Sablon area, very nice part of Brussels. But up there, there's a nice restaurant which I tend to take people to when they come to visit me in Brussels. It's called C'est Bon, C'est Belge. And for the locals, it's not a particularly authentic place. It's like Belgian themed, and all the food is very typically Belgian. It's not the kind of place a local would go to, but it's a good place to go to, I find, for bringing visitors, because they have a tasting platter, so you can get maybe 3 or 4 dishes of typical Belgian food. So maybe you want to try vol au vent, carbonade, waterzooi, stomp, some of the traditional dishes here in Belgium. It's a good place to go to try a few of them at the same time if you don't want to order a whole portion, because typically you go to a restaurant where tourists might go, you might pay 15, 16, 20, I've even seen €25 for a plate of stomp or carbonade. Expensive. And here is what we had last summer, these terraces. So we started seeing, I should say, last summer, these kind of makeshift terraces, these temporary terraces put outside when people didn't want to or were not allowed to eat inside when eating out at restaurants. It was not so good for parking over in the area that I used to live. And it's actually quite warm today. I think the last couple of videos I've made, I've said it's a bit chilly, but today I'm feeling like I need to undo the zip a little bit. Caught my skin. It's not easy vlogging one-handed. There we go. Trying to undo a zip one-handed. I've always been a bit cat-handed with this kind of thing. Mother and baby on a bicycle. Skateboarder as well. Well protected from chin COVID as well. Very good. When I keep saying these jokes about chin COVID, I'm joking. People wear their masks as they want, you know. Obviously, They're not actually protecting themselves, but hey, who am I to judge? She was wearing her mask properly. Okay, so here's an area where there's these big blue flags, which I still haven't really worked out what they're for. They've been here a long time, maybe ever since I came to Brussels. I'm not sure what they're here for. Random decoration, maybe somebody's paid for them, I have no idea. There's no logos or anything. Yeah, maybe they match the fences around these areas. Look, there's another little cordoned off building site with nothing going on. Excellent. Now the train station's over here, but maybe I can show you that another time when I actually go on a train journey sometime. Inside, it's quite a nice train station. But I think we'll stay outside. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon now. Obviously the sun will be setting soon, so I'd like to stay outside and catch the sun while I can. Actually, this is an exhibition which I would like to go to soon, the Canal at Centre Pompidou. Some people I know have said that it's rubbish, not very good, don't bother going. I often tend to like things that other people don't, so maybe it's worth checking out for me. If you've been, let me know. Okay, so now we're going down into the centre of Brussels, down from the Mont des Arbres. A bit more over here, it's a bit less maroli and a bit more, I don't know, some statues. Look, you got a black version of the Pink Panther over there. I'm not sure what that's all about. Modern art, I'm not sure what all the styles are called. Maybe Cubist, something like that. I don't know, some art expert in the comments will tell me, I guess. And this is a nice second-hand bookstore area over here, look. It's a nice place to browse, find some second-hand books. Nobody in here today. It's a nice place to come and check out. If you're looking for some old books, maybe you'll find a bargain. There's some more up. Sure, it's all very expensive. International shipping, okay. You see, somebody just nearly walked into me and they said sorry, so you might think they were speaking English, but actually in Dutch, the other language in Brussels, apart from French of course, people also say sorry. Wow, look at these gifts. T-shirts, a mask with a bucket, or a little cornet, that's what they call it, of fries. This isn't a pipe apparently here. It's a popular thing to do in Brussels, just write ceci n'est pas, and then you're being like, what's his name, that artist? Molière. People enjoying their quick. Why not? Oh look, even smaller than the one we saw yesterday. In the other Belgian colours as well, red and yellow. Actually, maybe this is a chance I can have to tell you about the colours of the Belgian flag. So It's based on the French flag having a tricolore, but the three colours obviously mean something different. So black is the colour of Flanders. If you look at the Flemish flag, there's a black line on it. So yeah, black is for Flanders. There you go, you can see a Belgian flag up there above the friterie, just here. Yellow is for the city of Brussels. And red is for Wallonia. There's like kind of a hen on the Wallonian flag, which is red. And so they combined all of these into three colours on one flag to make the Belgian tricolour. You might recognise this square. I've been here already on my vlogging missions. This is Agora Square. Here's another entrance to that little market I went in only yesterday. Yeah, it looks a bit busier today than it was yesterday. It's quite strange actually walking through this part of the city now with nobody playing any music. Usually there's somebody standing on this corner surrounded by tourists with like an accordion or a guitar, even some other modern instrument playing some music, but today there's just a dustbin. I've never understood why they're called dustbins actually in English. What is it, like full of dust? I would love to walk down there, but there's like this strange kind of... Ça va? Jolie la bière? He's enjoying his Jupiler on a Tuesday afternoon. If you have a look here, you can see there's a beautiful kind of Art Deco kind of building. It's the Galerie Royale Saint-Hubert. It's a cool place to check out. But we won't go down there today because there's this crane thing there. Brussels is a big city, 2 million people, and there's plenty to see. So let's not try to do everything at once. Nice to see somebody enjoying a beer in the street, even though you're not meant to at the moment, but hey, guess you can always cover it up and say it was a Coca-Cola. A Coke Zero, why not? Now look, some more waffles. So here you can see the difference between the two waffles I was talking about the other day. You've got the Gaufre de Liège behind, this kind of rounded one. And then you've got the Gaufre de Bruxelles, which is this more kind of rectangular one. I prefer the Liège one. And they're quite nice to eat plain. A Brussels one, maybe you really need a topping for it. They're a bit sloppier. You can see. Give me a Liège one any day. Definitely. Oh, they have ice cream as well. It's Movenpick, so I guess it's not like independent or anything like that. But hey, cool to check out. Only doing takeaway, as you can see here. Very nice, why not? This is a typical tourist kind of chocolate shop. Completely empty, you can see. And you know what they say when you're traveling? If something's good, it's where the locals will be, and there's no locals in these chocolate shops. So what does it say about these chocolate shops? I'm not saying they're bad, I'm just saying they're for tourists, but I don't know, make your own conclusions from that. This as well. Occitano en Provence. It's a brand, isn't it? And so if we walk in here, just to show you where we are, this is the arcade, the market which I came out from yesterday, and yesterday I turned right. So just to give you a bit of a sense, from there you're straight onto the Grand Place, which is where I think we'll end this video today. You can see, as always, beautiful Grand Place with a nice big crane in the background. You might be able to see just over there. But there we go. Some beautiful buildings here. Do you have a mixture of styles? You've got Gothic, you've got Art Deco, Art Nouveau, all of these different styles. Kind of in a Brusselised mishmash on this square altogether. The town hall. You've got the Hard Rock Cafe over there. So you can go there and have a apple cobbler. I had a few apple cobblers in my time. Had one here in Brussels, in Valencia, also in Cartagena de Indias in Colombia. Oh, this is something interesting to have a look at. Actually, you can tell it's a different time of day yesterday. It doesn't feel that different, but you might remember in my video I said that there were some people hogging the light here in the street. Well, there's no light there today, but there is over here. Look at me observing that the light is different from day to day. Wow, Lloyd, what a discovery. Should be a scientist. You can see if you come over here, on the corner of the square, there's a quite popular place. Some locals do go there, but it's more of a tourist kind of place still. It's actually quite a nice place to go for a drink. It's called Le Roi d'Espagne. But you can see it's completely closed here, except for you go around the corner, 10 meters, 9 meters, 8 meters around the corner. They've repurposed it into kind of a friterie, where you can also get waffles and fries. It's closed today, I guess, probably only opening on the weekend. But they've repurposed their whole bar, basically, a nice bar to go to if you've got visitors, to eat some fries and have a couple of beers. And now they've made this kind of outdoor entrance for takeaway, with no sign around the corner of even any tables, or not even prepared to reopen. You see there's some police tape saying don't sit here, and the people just go sit there anywhere. Not sure why it's cordoned off. I guess the police don't want people sitting around. Oh, you can see over here as well, there's a Starbucks, of course. What beautiful square in a major European city would be incomplete without a Starbucks, of course. At least they've, you know, tried to make this one blend in a bit with the surroundings. You can see the green and red on the canopy there, which blends in with the flag of the city of Brussels, which they don't actually have up today. Usually there's a big flag here. It looks a bit like the Portuguese flag, but it's this green and red flag with a little bit of yellow on there as well, representing the city of Brussels. So, guess that concludes today's video. I'm going to sit here for maybe half an hour or so, just to do a bit of people watching, see what's going on in the world, get some fresh air. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye, friends and family from all over the world. Take care.